that I don't think people realize that Lucian Grange, the executive, the number one executive over there at UMG, he was knighted by royalty in England. Let me show y'all that. Check this out.
Tap in, people. If you in the comments, make sure the comments.
Here's a picture of Sir Lucian Grange being knighted by Prince William. Why is y'all tell me why the number one executive in music is being knighted by royalty in Britain, by the British Empire? Obviously, his ties go to the very top of world leaders. So this ain't nobody. This ain't just some, he started a record label and, he got his homies in the closet rapping. This is Lucian Grange. Now, I'm not saying that, you got to be careful who you offend. And in our culture, we understand that. You know what I'm saying? We understand that. Understand, don't piss off the wrong people because you don't have the backing. But for whatever reason, Drake feels like he's in position to go head up with this dude. So if you don't know what's going on, Drake has a lawsuit against UMG over the Kendrick Lamar track, Not Like Us, where he says that it was defamation. And he accuses UMG and Lucian Grange. Now he's accusing Lucian Grange personally of being behind Kendrick Lamar's success with that song. And this is after, obviously, Kendrick Lamar went to Toronto, did the tour, performed the song. They was screaming encore after everybody knows what happened between Kendrick and Drake. The back and forth, the songs back and forth.
So at the Grammys, Lucian Grange and Dr. Dre were there, like, rooting Kendrick on after, dealing with Drake for 15 years. But it's just business, I guess.
And not only did UMG respond to Drake today, Lucian Grange came out after the company responded and gave his own personal letter in response to all this. And when you got these type of people putting their attention on you, because Drake is requesting some things, some personal information. He's requesting that Lucian come forward in court in this lawsuit. Just put a motion in, which I'll go in a second, where Drake requested that Lucian would come forward with personal emails and personal details. He's completely involving Lucian in this lawsuit specifically, which I think is a dangerous move, man. We know that the top
Do you think Drake feel betrayed by Lucian Grange, or do you feel like he had a beef with him before and this is how it played out? Or do you feel like Kendrick promised him this position? Because the music gonna speak for itself.
The top executives in these industries, music, liquor, alcohol, right? Entertainment, sports, they don't really like when workers, as they would deem them, go against the grain. So we're about to start this live stream, man. And we're going to jump into the topic. And I see you guys in the chat. And I think that this is a horrible move from Drake. When we get through the details, you guys are going to understand. When you hear the responses, you're going to understand what I'm saying. We start the live stream every time the same way. Hit that like button. Let's get the likes up to 50% of the people in the room. If we got 100 people in here, 50 people hit that like button. So let's get the likes up. I ask that you guys keep it respectful with each other in the chat. And if you have a question or comment you want to put on screen, send it to the super chat. We'll put it on the screen and I'll respond to it. And we start the live stream every single time the same way with a prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we come before you humbly, God. I'm asking that you bless everybody listening. I ask that you let this live stream not only be entertaining, but let it be informative and let somebody learn a lesson about their personal life, something they could take with them throughout their life through this live stream, God. And I ask that you bless all their family.
So right now we're reacting to Drake and his
man
against you.
So let's see what the articles are saying. Let's see what's the backstory, what's going on behind this. situation. So Universal Music Group has come out and denied that the head of them.
Do y'all feel like by Drake filing this lawsuit against such a big company that he's putting his life in danger? Is he going against the code of the Illuminati? Is he breaking the code? You know, we've seen what happened to people that break the code.
Lucian Grange was personally involved in the Kendrick Lamar attack on Drake. UMG has called for Drake's motion to include Grange's communications on the matter to be denied. So Drake is asking for text messages, emails, anything that Lucian did to communicate with Kendrick Lamar to be brought out to the public. Why he's still trying to justify why he lost the rap battle?
Do y'all think
that he started?
Do y'all think the label has to pull up their text messages that they sent in between Kendrick Lamar and Lucian Grange? Do y'all feel like this was a plot, or do y'all feel like two artists were put on a platform and they just went with the best artist?
That he started, I just don't understand. You started it, bro. You got it. Kendrick did what he did. Let it go. But I think this is his only win.
It's different when somebody makes accusations about someone, because like I said in my last podcast, the accusations that Kendrick made was like, you know, regardless to the fact it was dry snitching, it was incriminating, it wasn't like just regular rap beef. You know, it's damn near like, oh, it's like saying, oh, you sell cocaine. Like, it's like, oh, I know you did that murder. Like, it went a little too far. It went beyond just a rap battle.
He probably looking at it like, if I'm not going to win on the songs, I'm going to at least let the public know that, which is crazy because the same things that Drake
How do y'all feel
is accusing Kendrick of doing, which is having dope and getting boosted.
Kendrick was like,
UMG has come out and said that we've been boosting Drake for years. Spotify made a statement, if you don't know, because Drake tried to make a statement saying that.
Do y'all feel like Kendrick, not like us, was like some federal informant type shit? Like, to get him a RICO type shit, get him watched. Jump in the comments, let me know.
You know, Spotify was boosting Kendrick's streams for Not Like Us. And Spotify made a statement and said that, bro, we've been boosting your streams. We used to put you on gospel playlists. And we used to put you on all types of different playlists that you had no business being on in order for your streams to get boosted. What are you talking about? Right? And we reported on that in the past. Check it. All you got to do is search Drake's Spotify response or something on my channel, and you'll see the video and all the breakdown of it. We're not going to get into that today. But this is what's going on right now.
So Kendrick did say Lucian was Drake's rich baby daddy. So maybe they're having a feud.
So it says UMG has denied new allegations made by Drake's lawyers. That is British chair and chief executive Lucian Grange had a role in the knowledge of the scheme to defame and harass Drake through Kendrick Lamar. So Drake feels like, you know, y'all was behind this. I don't know how they could be behind it, and you started the battle, bro. Like, so
how do y'all feel like did Drake start the battle? Who initiated the battle?
So Drake says that they were behind this, the scheme to defame and harass him, and that as such, the label UMG,
because the Shooter song with him and Cole, I don't feel like that was a diss. That was just them saying them are two greats. Like, why couldn't they acknowledge themselves for being greats? If their numbers are bigger than yours and they're making more money than you, and their music is outstreaming you, and the people are saying these are the GOATs, then that's what the fuck it is. I don't think that's a diss. That was them being honest.
So Drake says that they were behind this, the scheme to defame and harass him, and that as such, the label UMG should collect and review and produce communications by Lucian Grange. Says Drake is suing UMG, his label Republic's parent company, over its release of the diss track Not Like Us, which contains the line, "Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young, certified lover boy, certified pedo, The artwork for the global hit single features the image of Drake's home dotted with icons used to identify the homes of registered sex offenders. Drake has denied the allegations and filed a lawsuit this past January against UMG, alleging that it approved, published, and launched a campaign to create a viral hit out of the rap track, and that it was intended, this is a quote, to convey the specific, unmistakable, and false factual allegation that Drake is a criminal PDF, and to suggest
that is exactly what they made him seem like. That's what I was saying. Like, that was like some low-key informant type shit. That wasn't like, oh, that didn't seem like beef to me, man. I don't know, man. That's crazy.
that the public should resort to vigilante justice in response. I didn't hear Kendrick Lamar say that the public should do nothing to Drake personally. You know, I never heard Kendrick say the public should resort to vigilante justice. Go get them. And when he's saying that part of Drake's allegation is referring to when Kendrick said, I think that Oakland show gonna be your last stop. So Drake is like, oh, he's telling the public to kill me. And it's like, bro, you got bigger things to worry about. See, here's the thing in business, this business, music business specifically. In the music business, people are not used to hearing an artist call out a specific person.
Facts. This is the first time. Right? Like, people called out Diddy, but nobody called out the other people behind Diddy, or the motherfuckers who was giving Diddy the money or coming to the parties. People called out Epstein, but nobody talked about who was behind the scenes. Like, people call out people, but they never call out a certain community of people, if you know what I mean.
Right. So, like, it's one thing for Drake to say, UMG is doing this to me. It's a whole nother thing for Drake to say, Lucian Grange is doing this to me. For so long in the music industry, in that music business, when artists didn't like the way something was going, if you weren't signed to an artist, you would just say, the label is doing me wrong. So even in the way, I'm going to show you guys UMG's response, and then I'm going to show you Lucian's response separate from UMG. Lucian and them ain't used to billionaires and these type of guys. These guys ain't used to responding. So that tells you the level of anger that it must have gotten to the fact that you got Lucian putting out these long statements about how Drake is doing them wrong. And if you think the pettiest people on the planet ain't these top executives in these billion-dollar industries, they're the pettiest people on the planet. They have nothing but time, energy, and resources.
Hey, man, y'all seen what they did to Diddy. We seen that.
It's a dangerous game that Drake is playing, in my opinion. Because, bro, this is a dude that, these are people that think in terms of 15, 20-year plans constantly. It's nothing to add you to the plan for 5 years from now. If you don't believe that, look at Diddy. I'm not saying that Diddy is a good person at all, but the things that the timing of which he's gone through some of the things that he's gone through.
We're not saying none of these people are good people at all. We're just saying that it's worse of people than them.
After these companies probably knew he was doing a lot of this stuff for years, decades even. The timing of it being right after he offends those.
They definitely going at the little man. These are the little guys. These are not the big players, man. For sure, for sure.
After these companies probably knew he was doing a lot of this stuff for years, decades even. The timing of it being right after he offends those top executives in the liquor business is not a coincidence. So Lucian will make sure, I can't say that, allegedly, or it's possible that a guy like Lucian could easily wait 2, 3, 5, 7 years to get you back. That's possible.
Facts.
Right? Let's get back.
Back to Mundo. Man, we're gonna have to do a part 2 to this because this is getting really interesting.
Let's get back to the article. So, after Drake denied these allegations,
jump in the comments, man. I hope everybody's having a blessed day. Make sure to hit that thumbs up so we can get a couple more people.
and made his statement, the label initially responded that the lawsuit was quote, utterly without merit. Drake's latest motion argued that Drake believes Lucian was personally involved in decisions made regarding the marketing and promotion of Not Like Us around its release. Lawyers for UMG have now called for Drake's motion to be denied, labeling it a, quote, transparent attempt to use discovery to harass UMG and force it to waste time and resources out of spite, and that Drake's attempts to show Sir Lucian's relevance are so strained that they defy credibility.
Shout out to Bob.
Credulity. I've never read that word. Credulity.
Critical.
All right. So, UMG's making. They kept going. They didn't just stop. In legal documents, Lucian Grange declared that he never heard the song prior to his release. Right. So Lucian is taking the stance of, man, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Hit that
like, bro, I didn't hear the song until everybody else heard the song. How could I be behind boosting?
So, I mean, how far do y'all think UMG went to put money behind the Not Like Us song? Do y'all think, because Kendrick just signed a $60 million deal. We seen Lucian Grange in the front of the Grammys when he won the Grammy with Dr. Dre, jumping up and down like he was Jimmy IV. How do y'all feel? Like, do y'all feel like the Drake takedown was deeper than what we think? Jump in the comments, let me know. I don't see any comments, so make sure to comment to make sure the comments work. Make sure to hit the like button. I pray everybody's having a blessed day today. Let's keep
boosting it. Drake is saying, well, you was boosting it after it came out. And this all started, I remember reading an article where UMG responded previously and said that Drake came in, asked for a meeting with Lucian, and asked them to help him in the battle, which is crazy because now he's suing for them allegedly helping Kendrick, is what he's saying. But there was an article that came out that UMG made a statement saying Drake came in to have a meeting when we said that we would not help him against Kendrick and we're going to let it play out. That's when he threatened to sue us. UMG made that statement, and I've reported on it previously. So it's the irony of it is like
deep, it's super deep.
Irony of it is like, bro, you wanted the help that you say they gave to Kendrick, and you think that they gave it to Kendrick because that's irony of it is like, bro, you wanted the help that you say they gave to Kendrick, and you think that they gave it to Kendrick because that's what you went in there to get, allegedly. And when they didn't do what you told them to do, it was like, now I got to sue them. They helping him. And the reason that Drake would feel that way is because he felt like it was reported that he went in there for renegotiations with UMG. And he wanted a certain number. That number was said to be around $600 million. And UMG was like, nah, you kind of on the downturn of your career. We don't know how the situation with Kendrick is going to play out. We don't know if you're going to be able to sell another album after Kendrick do what he's going to do to you. So we're going to wait and we're going to let that play out first. And because of that, Drake like, oh, really? All right, I'm suing y'all. And some people were speculating that that was an attempt for Drake to get out of his deal. This is all business at the end of the day. It's all money in business. You know, all of it. So back to this article. Says the premise of Drake's motion that he could not have lost a rap battle unless it was the product of some imagined secret conspiracy. Going to the top of UMG's corporate structure is absurd. That's what UMG said.
It's crazy.
Said, bro, basically in layman's terms, you think you can't lose a rap battle just because you're you? Bro, you think that it has to be some conspiracy theory? No, fool, you just lost.
That nigga said, no, fool, you just lost. And we're going to jump into one of my secrets, man. We're going to jump back to this. Yeah. Maybe I don't need to hear it. Should I do the boosting? We're going to do it right there. That's good. Let's go. Let's refresh it. Exclusive. You know what, guys? Let's go, man. I will be dropping a new EP very soon. So prepare for hearing that on the EP. That might be the single that I shoot the video with. Yeah, we're going crazy for the rest of this year. I'm dropping hella shit, couple of projects, more podcasts. Oh, if you didn't know, you can listen to the news you can use live on all platforms. We're on all platforms. So make sure to go check out the news you can use on all platforms. That is part one of Drake might be about Illuminati. We don't know. This is allegedly. This is a caption, just me reacting. Let's go. And I'm out.